Hello, I'm Phoenix City Council Member Carlos Garcia with District 8. We will never replace in-person teaching, but during these trying times, our children still need to continue to learn. The City of Phoenix is proud to partner with both the Osborn and Roosevelt school districts to bring you PHXTV Classroom Study Hall. Youth and education is a priority for Phoenix. That's why the city is bringing you the study hall to your home during this next hour right here on Phoenix TV. Learning should never stop, so get ready for class. Here's the study hall.
Hi friends, my name is Miss Greenberg and I teach art at Encanto Elementary School at the Osborn School District. And today I have for you a story about the artist Kandinsky. And then to follow, I have an art project that you could do that's based off of this book. The colors and sounds of Kandinsky's abstract art, the noisy paint box. Oh, and the author is Barb Rosenstock, and the illustrator is Mary Grandpré. Vasya Kandinsky spent his days learning to be a proper Russian boy. He studied bookfuls of math, science, and history. What do you study? He practiced piano scales to the marching click of the metronome. Click, 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 click. He sat stiff and straight, dressed up at dinners, while grown-ups talked and talked and talked. How do you think he feels listening to them talk and talk and talk? Vasya's well-off world was perfectly polite until the day his aunt gave him a small wooden paint box. Every proper Russian boy should appreciate art, she said, or said Auntie. She showed Vasya the correct way to mix colors on the paint box palette. Have you ever mixed colors? It's fun, isn't it? Oh, he looks so interested. Vasya mixed red with yellow, and he mixed red with blue, and the colors changed. Vasya heard a whisper. Hiss. Louder hiss. And louder still hiss. What's that sound? Vasya asked. I don't hear a thing, said Auntie. Vasya listened to his brush, stirred and swished. The swirling colors trilled like an orchestra tuning up for a magical symphony. Mama, Papa, Vasya yelled. What a noisy paint box. Silly Vasily, said Papa. Stop being foolish, said Mama. Vasya painted the sound of colors. He spun a bright lemon circle onto the canvas. It clinked like the highest notes on the keyboard. He brushed a powerful navy rectangle that vibrated deeply like the lowest notes on the cello strings. He tossed up jagged swashes of blaring crimson and added cheerful dots of burbling green, clanging orange, and tinkling violet. Vasya painted and painted until the colors went quiet. "Look what I made," shouted Vasya. "Is it a house?" said Auntie. "Is it a flower?" said Mom, or asked Mom. "What's it supposed to be?" asked Papa. Okay. "Look what I made," shouted Vasya. "Is it a house?" asked Auntie. "Is it a flower?" asked Mom. "What's it supposed to be?" asked Papa. "It's music," said Vasya. "Waltzing is painting around the house." "Calm down," said Mama. "Do some math," said Papa. "Heavens," said Auntie. "This boy needs a proper art class." So Vasya went to art class and learned to draw houses and flowers, just like everybody else. As the years passed, Vasya finished school and studied to be a lawyer. He ignored his noisy paintbrush and lived the way that people expected. But Vasya couldn't ignore the sounds of the colors singing to him in the streets of Moscow, the canary-colored mailbox whistling as he rode to work, the scarlet sunset haze ringing above the ancient Kremlin walls, an ivy chorus of snowflakes scattered on the sable collar of his overcoat. One evening, suitably steamed and starched, Vasya attended the opera. As the orchestra's music crashed around him, the colors of the noisy paintbrush twirled wildly in his mind. Stomping lines of vermilion and coral, caroling triangles in pistachio and garnet, thundering arcs of aqua and ebony, with shrill points of cobalt and saffron. Vasya heard the colors singing. Vasya saw the music dancing. And Vasya was never quite as proper again. He quit his job teaching law and moved from Moscow to Munich to be a painter. He studied with his famous teacher, and then that one. Is it a house? Is it a flower? What is it supposed to be? His teachers asked. Vasya wanted to paint the colors that he heard. Maybe the famous teachers knew best. Vasya wanted to paint the colors he heard, but maybe the famous teachers knew best. Once again, Vasya put houses and flowers and animals and people into his paintings just like everyone expected. The teachers were happy. Vasya was not. His artist friends understood. They too were tired of painting pretty landscapes and pretty ladies. They thought art needed to change. Art should make you feel, Vasya told them, like music. Exactly, his friends said, but none of them knew how to paint their feelings. Until the day Vasya grew brave enough and invited the world to see the paintings roaring from his noisy paint box. Hiss, rattle, bash, fizz, whistle, zip, clang. Snapping carillon points, crunching crimson squares, whispering charcoal lines. Vasya named these paintings after the music that he loved. Improvisation, composition, accompaniment, vogue, movement, and simply 3 sounds. With his noisy paint box, Vasya Kandinsky created something entirely new: abstract art. Have you ever heard of abstract art before? Yeah, can you say that? Abstract art. It's got 3 syllables. It took a long time for people to understand. Is it a house? Is it a flower? What is it supposed to be? It's my art, Vasya answered. How does it make you feel? So how does that art make you feel? When I come back, I'm gonna turn my camera around and you'll be able to see me create a work of art based on Kandinsky's style. I'm gonna be playing some music. You can choose whatever music you like. I have decided to choose a classical song similar to Kandinsky, but you can pick your favorite song or just pick a song at random. And what you're gonna do is just let the beats of the sounds affect your drawings, whether it's the certain colors that you choose or the lines or shapes that you decide to add. So we'll go ahead and do that next. All right, friends, so I have my paper and my markers all set up to start my abstract artwork while listening to music. So how this is gonna work is I've already have my markers with the caps off, so I don't need to fuss with removing any of the caps during this process. Then I'm going to play a song. I can play my favorite song, I could pick something random, or you can choose a classical song like Kandinsky was inspired by. I chose to stick with a classical song for my drawing. And what's gonna happen is I will play the music and I will draw to the beat of the music and how the music feels. So here we go.
I wonder what you can create while listening to some music.
Hello, can you say hello? It's great to see you. Are you ready for level 3? All right, let's go. Can you say so me, so me? Great. So la, so me. Good. So me, trick or treat. Na 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 na, boo boo. That's right. So me, la, so me. I can see do, re, mi. One more time. Do, re, mi. That's right. You can see new notes. You have strong ears. Very cool. Okay. I can see line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. Again. Line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. That's right. When we go line, space, we take steps. Can you say step? Like this. Do, step, 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 step. Do, step, 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 step. Line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. Line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. Did you get it? Okay, you got 1 star. High five. Woo! Can you say easy? Very cool. Okay. What do you see? Line or space? I can see line. Okay. What do you see? Line or space? I can see space. Okay. What do you see? I can see line. What do you see? I can see space. Okay. What do you see? Line. What do you see? Space. All right. You got 1, 2 stars. High five. Woo! Excellent work. Okay. I can see line, space, line. Line, space, line. Do, re, mi. Again. Line, space, line. Line, space, line. Do, re, mi. That's right. When we see line, space, line, we take steps. Steps. Okay. I can see do, step, step. Do, step, step. Do, re, mi. That's right. Your ears can help your eyes read music well. Okay. I can see line, 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 do, mi, so. When you see line, line, we skip. Can you say skip? That's right. I can see do, skip, skip. Do, skip, skip. Do, skip, skip. Do, mi, so. Line, line, line. Line, line, line. Do, mi, so. No problem. Okay. I can see line, line, line. Line, line, line. So, skip, skip. So, skip, skip. So, me, so. So, me, so. That's right. When we see line, line, we skip the space. So, me. Okay. Do you see line or space? Ready, set, here we go. Line, space, line. Line, space, line. So step, step. So step, step. So la, so. So la, so. That's right, when you see line, space, line, we take steps. Okay. I can see line, space, line, 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 space, line. Line, space, line, 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 space, line. Must be do, step, step, same, same, step, step. Do, step, step, same, same, step, step. Are these the same or different? Line, line, line. These are the same. Okay, when we see line, space, line, do we take steps or skips? We take steps like this. Do, re, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. Do, step, same, 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 step, step. You got it. Okay, Line or space? I can see line, space, line, space, line, line, line. Line, space, line, space, line, line, line. Okay, when we see line, line, we skip. Is this the same or different? These are the same. Line, line. Okay. Do, step, 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 skip, skip. Do, step, 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 skip. Or same. This is the same. Okay. I can see do, step, 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 skip, skip. Do, re, mi, so, so. Do, re, mi, so, so. Everything connects. You got 1, 2, 3 stars. High five. Woo! Now you know do, re, mi, and you know so, mi, so, la, so, mi, so. Okay, can you say long, long, short, short, long? That's right. Long rest, long rest. Good. Long, long, two. That's right. Two, two. Very cool. So, mi, so. Okay. Do, re, mi. You got it. Do, re, mi. That's right. Line, space, line. We got it. Do, step, step. Excellent work. You have strong ears. Can you count the beats? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. What do you see? 2, 2. That's right. Long, 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 long. Good. Short, 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 short. Okay. I can see 4. You got it. 4. Easy. Can you say no problem? Excellent work. You got 1 star. High five. Woo! You are doing great. Nice job. Okay. Form. I can see A, B, A. Okay. A, B, A. No problem. Can you count the beats? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. You did A, B, A. Very cool. Okay. What rhythm do you see? Long. What rhythm do you see? 2. What rhythm do you see? 4. All the way. A, B, A. Here we go. 2, 2, 4. 2, 2, 4. Long, 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 long. 2, 2, 4. That's right. Okay. Can you read the words? Sounds like this. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny. Hot cross buns. That's the song. Okay. Do you see line or space? I can see line, space. Okay. Line, space, line. Line, space, line. What's this? Line, 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 line. Space, 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 space. Line, space, line. That's right. When we go line, space, line, we take steps. Okay? I can see me, step, step. Again, me, step, step. From here. Do, same, 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 step, same, 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 step, same, step, step. Excuse me. Okay. What notes do you see? Mi, re, do. Mi, re, do. Do, 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 do. Re, 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 re. Mi, re, do. Wow, you have strong ears. You were reading music very well. You got 1, 2, 2 stars. High five. Woo! Excellent work. Okay. Can we sing the words again? Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny. Hot cross buns. Okay. Who likes dogs? Raise your hand. High five. Woo! Who likes cats? Raise your hand. High five. Woo! Okay, let's take turns. Dogs go first. Cats go next. Okay? Dogs sing the words. Ready, go. Hot cross buns. Cats. Hot cross buns. Dogs. 1 up. Now cats. 2. Everyone. Hot cross buns. Super cool. All right, you are singing well. You got 1, 2, 3 stars. High five. Woo. Sounds like this. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory, down the hickory. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory tree. Again, sounds like this. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory, down the hickory. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory tree. Can you sing with me? Get set. 1, 2, ready, go. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory, down the hickory. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory tree. Excellent work. You have strong ears. You are singing well. Okay. Red, blue. red, blue. Take turns. Teacher, red. You sing, blue. You sing, do, do, re, re, do. Every time. Do, do, re, re, do. Okay. Teacher, you sing do, do, re, re, do. Are you ready? Okay. I go first. 1, 2, here I go. Short, 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 short. Do, do, re, re, do. My turn. Short, 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 long, long. Do, do, re, re, do. Short, 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 2. Do, do, re, re, do. My mistake. Short, 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 2. Do, do, re, re, do. Okay, this time I'll sing the notes. You say do, do, re, re, do. My turn. Do, do, re, re, mi, mi, re, re, do, do, re, re, do. My turn. Do, do, re, re, mi, so. Do, do, re, re, do. My turn. Do, do, re, re, do. Your turn. Do, do, re, re, do. Very cool. Did you get it? Awesome. You got 1 star. High five. Woo. Okay. Remember? Let us chase a squirrel up the hickory, down the hickory. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory tree. Again, set, here we go. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory, down the hickory. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory tree. Can you read the notes? Here we go. Do, do, re, re, mi, so. Do, do, re, re, mi, mi, re, re. Do, do, re, re, mi, so. Do, do, re, re, do. Okay, I can see short, 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 long, long. Short, 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 long, long. Short, 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 2. Short, 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 long, long. Short, 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 long, long. Short, 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 2. You got 1, 2, 2 stars. High five. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can keep a steady beat. 1, 2, 4 beats. That's right, 4 beats. Okay, rhythm. Get set, all the way, rhythm. Short, short, set, here we go. Short, 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 long, long. Short, 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 long, long. Short, 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 2. Did you get it? One more time. And get set, ready, go. Short, 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 long, long. Short, 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 long, long. Short, 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 2. All right, do you remember the note names? Do, re, mi. When we see line, line, what happened to the space? Skip. Mi, so, leap. Do, re, mi, re. Do, re, mi. So, do, do, re, re. Do, all the way. Set. Do, do, go. Do, do, re, re, mi, so. Do, do, re, re, mi, mi, re, re. Do, do, re, re, mi, so. Do, do, re, re, do. Did you get it? One more time. Get set. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, do, re, re, mi, so. Do, do, re, re, mi, mi, re, re. Do, do, re, re, mi, so. Do, do, re, re, do. Awesome. Okay. Which hobby do you like? Do you like bowling or flying kites? Bowling, raise your hand. Hands down. Flying kites, raise your hand. All right. Do you remember the words? Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory, down the hickory. Let us chase the squirrel up the hickory tree. Okay, bowling, kites. Bowling, flying kites. Get ready. Bowling, go first, set, here we go. Let us chase the squirrel. Kites, up the hickory, down. Bowling, let us chase the kites, up the Did you get it? One more time. Get set. Bowling set, ready, go. It's just the square. Kites. Bowling. It's just the square. Excellent work. You are doing great. You got 1, 2, 3 stars. High five. Woo! Awesome. All right. You are reading music well. You have strong ears. I will see you next time. Thank you. Can you say goodbye? Great job. Bye-bye.
Good morning, students. I'm Michael Roberts, Superintendent of the Osborn School District in Central Phoenix.
And I'm Quentin Boyd, Superintendent of the Roosevelt School District in South Phoenix.
We're pleased to have this partnership with the City of Phoenix to take Phoenix students on a new learning adventure right here on Phoenix TV.
Just because our school buildings are closed doesn't mean the learning stops.
We have the best, most creative teachers from Roosevelt and Osborn school districts on board to provide you with a great learning experience.
Okay, students, that's the bell, so the Phoenix TV Study Hall resumes. Here's your next lesson.
Oh, hey there, boys and girls. Welcome to this week's PE class. I'm Coach Pettit from Campbell Elementary, here to take you on another exploration. This time we're in India, hiking through the jungle where the movie and the story, The Jungle Book, took place. Hopefully we can get up close and personal with the wildlife that inhabit this area. But first, let's warm up. This week's 60 seconds of nutrition is fruits and vegetables. Eat them daily. A serving of fruit is about the size of a baseball. Fruits make a healthy snack. They provide us with vitamin C that our body needs to heal from cuts and protect us from the common cold. Eating at least 1.5 cups of colorful fruits every day helps us stay healthy. Keep track of your fruit intake this week. Aim for at least 3 servings a day. Eat a variety of veggies, dark green, yellow, and orange. Vegetables provide our body with all the essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber we need. They also help maintain a healthy weight and reduce the risk of heart disease. Eat at least 2.5 cups of vegetables each day. Fruits and vegetables should make up the majority of your food you eat daily. That concludes this week's 60 seconds of nutrition. Don't forget to eat your fruits and vegetables. Okay, boys and girls, let's get warmed up. Stand up, check your space, and let's start with some arm swings. Keep your hands at shoulder height, swing them back and forward, loosening up your shoulders and your chest. Now we're going to do some trunk twists. Twist side to side, loosen up your spine, and stretch out your obliques. And now windmills. Reach down, touch toes, come back up. Try to keep your legs straight. Make sure you're bending at your waist, not at your knees. Good job. And now some side lunges. Just sit back and lean from one side to the other. Don't let that knee go past your toes. Make sure you keep your chest up. Good job, boys and girls. Now we're going to get our feet together. We're going to step forward and push back. We're going to do a lunge. Keep your chest up and make sure that front knee does not go past your toes. And now we're going to get the heart rate up with some jumping jacks. Jump out together. Good job, boys and girls. Make sure you're breathing. Great job. This week's 60 seconds of kindness are acts of kindness that you can do for others. Doing an act of kindness is a great way to show compassion for others. Any act of kindness, no matter how big or small, can make a difference. Here are some acts of kindness you can do. Smile at everybody. It's contagious. A simple hello or nod as you pass them. Hold the door open for someone. Clean up your toys without being asked. Help make dinner or set the table. Teach someone something new. Write chalk messages on the sidewalk for people. Compliment a friend. If you see trash on the ground, pick it up and place it in the trash can. That concludes this week's 60 seconds of kindness. Treat others how you want to be treated. Now that we're warmed up, let's begin our hike. This week, we will be moving for 30 seconds and resting for 15 seconds. While we rest, we will get to learn about the wildlife found in the forest of India. Check your space at home so you can safely follow along with me. Take a drink of water and let's start our hike. Jog in place, nice and steady. Try to move as fast as you can safely. Make sure you keep breathing. Try to maintain the same speed the entire 30 seconds. Good job. Don't forget to use those arms. Almost done. Keep going, boys and girls. We're gonna go over, sit down, and go under. Get your knee as high as you can. Sit down, and go under. Over, under. Good job, boys and girls. Get that leg as high as you can. When you go under, stay as low as you can. Other side, over, sit down, and go under. Over, under. Good job, boys and girls. Step over that log, go under that log. Get your feet shoulder width apart. Sit down and jump up. Sit down, jump up. See how high you can jump? But land softly on your knees. Your feet should be quiet. If you can hear your feet, you're landing too hard. Good job, boys and girls. Sit down, jump up. This time, we'll do a plank on our forearm. Remember, be straight. No mountains, no valleys. Nice and straight. Focus on your breathing. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. Jog in place. Nice and steady. Try to move as fast as you can safely. Make sure you keep breathing. Try to maintain the same speed the entire 30 seconds. Don't forget to use those arms. So keep going, boys and girls. We're gonna go over. We're gonna sit down and go under. Get your knee as high as you can. Sit down and go under. Over, under. Good job, boys and girls. Get that leg as high as you can. When you go under, stay as low as you can. Other side, over, sit down, and go under. Over, under. Good job, boys and girls. Step over that log, go under that log. Get your feet shoulder width apart. Sit down and jump up. Sit down and jump up. See how high you can jump? But land softly on your knees. Your feet should be quiet. If you can hear your feet, you're landing too hard. Good job, boys and girls. Sit down, jump up. This time, we'll do a plank on our forearm. Remember, be straight. No mountains, no valleys. Nice and straight. Focus on the breathing. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. Dog in place. Nice and steady. And move as fast as you can safely. Make sure you keep breathing. Try to maintain the same speed the entire 30 seconds. Good job. Don't forget to use those arms. Keep going, boys and girls. We're gonna go over. We're gonna sit down and go under. Get your knee as high as you can. Sit down and go under. Over, under. Good job, boys and girls. Get that leg as high as you can. When you go under, stay as low as you can. Other side, over, sit down and go under. Over, under. Good job, boys and girls. Step over that log, go under that log. Get your feet shoulder width apart, sit down, and jump up. Sit down, jump up. See how high you can jump? But land softly on your knees. Your feet should be quiet. When you hear your feet, you're landing too hard. Sit down, jump up. This time, we'll do a plank with our forearm. Remember, be straight. No mountains, no valleys. Nice and straight. Focus on your breathing. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. This week's 60 Seconds of Health is personal hygiene. Stop the spread of germs. Wash your hands for 20 seconds after using the restroom, before and after eating, or if you sneeze or cough into your hands. Limit touching things while out in public, especially your face. Cover your cough and sneeze by using your elbow or the inside of your shirt, or wear a mask. Brush your teeth and floss at least once a day. Take a shower or bath every day. If you are in 3rd grade, you may want to start considering using deodorant in the morning. Get adequate rest every night, 8 to 9 hours per night. Be consistent with your sleep and wake time. That concludes this week's 60 Seconds of Health. Stay healthy, boys and girls. Wow, what a hike! After exercising, it's always important to cool down to help your heart rate return to its normal rate. So let's begin with some static stretching. Balance on one foot and stretch your quadricep. That's the muscle found in the front of your thigh. If you need to, hold your belly button for balance. Switch to the other side. As you stretch your quad, make sure you keep your heel behind you. If you lose your balance, just put your foot down and start again. So quad is your hamstring. We're going to reach down for our toes. If you can't touch your toe, that's okay. Reach for your ankle or on your shin. Just don't push on the knee that is straight. We're going to switch to the other side. Stretching the other hamstring. Good job, boys and girls. And now let's switch to the other side. Sit into that heel, feeling that stretch in your seat. When you cool down, make sure you focus on your breathing. That'll help get your heart rate back to its resting rate. And now let's take a seat and stretch our seat. Put one foot on top and then sit into that heel. Stretch out your glutes. Those are the muscles in your seat. Thanks for joining me, Coach Pettit from Calmo Elementary, as we've been hiking through the jungle of India. We got to see a lot of wildlife today. Remember to have good hygiene, eat your fruits and vegetables daily, and be kind to others. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your summer vacation.
Recycling and art. Hi friends, and welcome to our class, Nuestra Clase Connection, Creativity, and Culture. On today's episode, we are going to be making do-it-yourself watercolor paints. So what you need for this art activity is old markers that are dried out. You're going to need a plastic cup, or you can recycle a water bottle. I like using a clear jar or a clear cup. That way you can actually see the colors. They look pretty. And you're going to need some water. after we make our watercolor paints, what you can do is experiment with us and make our own paintbrushes as well. So we'll teach you that afterwards. Are you guys ready to start the experiment?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this. So, do we have our old markers?
Yeah.
Check. Do we have our plastic cup? Do we have our water?
Yeah.
Check. Good job. Okay, so my helpers have told me we have everything that we need to start our experiment and activity. So let's get started. So what you want to do first is you want to get your dried markers and first test them all out. Make sure they don't work. You don't want to waste your good markers. So we did that. And the ones that still worked, we're going to keep so that we can draw with. And the ones that didn't work very well, we took the lids off and we grouped them by color. The next thing that you're going to do is that you can use a water bottle and you can have your parents cut it off, or you can just use a plastic cup or whatever other type of jar you may have at home. And you're going to group the colors. Okay, now you're going to put your markers, you're going to take the lids off and you're going to put them in your cup. We cut the lid off and we took off the plastic around it so we could see really good inside. Now, you only want to put a little bit of water, that way the color is more concentrated. And I'm just going to pour it right in. As you can see, the water is already starting to change color. The longer you let it sit in here, the more concentrated your color is going to be. Here's a jar that we let sit a few hours ago. As you can see, it's already much more concentrated. So that's all you have to do. Super easy. Let the marker sit for as long as you like so that you can get your desired color. We're going to show you all the colors that we did. What color is it, Mishley?
Blue. Black. Brown. Green. Purple. Orange.
It actually looks kind of red, but it is orange.
Red.
We did kind of like a red and pink mix. And the last one?
Yellow.
Yellow. So now, are we ready to paint with our watercolor paints?
Yeah.
Yay, let's try. So besides making our own paints, we decided to try to do an experiment to make our own paintbrushes. So are you ready to try to do that with us as well?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to try that as well?
Yeah.
Who wants to make watercolor paints and who wants to make paintbrushes?
Me.
Yay! All right, let's get started. Okay, so now we're going to make our own paintbrushes out of recycled items. What you need now? You need clothespins, a sponge if you have a sponge, some string, and other miscellaneous items, which could be leaves. We have some Q-tips, sticks, straw, even a toothbrush. I'm an artist and I have a lot of paintbrushes at home, but this is the first time I make my own paintbrushes, which is kind of cool. So it's fun to experiment. Even if you have a paintbrush, it could be something that you may like and enjoy. So let's try it and have some fun. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna try to make one out of a sponge. So basically, what my friend Ray here is doing is he's just cutting out a large rectangle. So once you have your large rectangle, you can cut it into smaller rectangles like this. And if you want, you can even cut them into smaller rectangles. So now we have many rectangles and we can make different paintbrushes out of this one sponge. Mishley is making his now too. Can you show me your sponge? Mishley, can you show us your sponge? Show the camera. Okay, now he's got his ready too. So now all you gotta do, you're just gonna clip it right onto this. Just like that. And then now we can experiment with our water paints and we can dip it in there and try to paint with it. Now we're gonna try to make another one. We're gonna try to make a few. Okay, for this paintbrush, we're gonna try using a straw and some old string. Okay, so basically all I'm gonna do is cut my string. This is an old shoelace actually. And I'm just gonna tape it onto my straw. Super easy. I'm curious to see what it's gonna look like with paint. Okay, so now I have my string attached on there, my old shoelace, and I have my tape here. So now I have my string attached here and my tape, and all I'm gonna do is tape it on there. I have some thick tape, works really well. If you don't have this kind of tape, maybe just some clear plastic tape you can try out. This is duct tape, so it's extra sticky. And what do you think? Shoestring paintbrush? And the last one that we have is just some Q-tips. We have 3 Q-tips here. And all I'm gonna do is use a hair tie. And I'm gonna tie them together. So I'm sure you guys have a hair tie at home, some Q-tips. Just loop it around as many times as you can, so it sticks together, and voila. So now we're ready to paint. We have an old ice tray that we're gonna put our colors inside so we can just dip them in here. And I want you to watch with me. So I'm just gonna pour it in there. Yellow. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty red. Orange. We have some green. So we put our colors in this little ice tray here so we could just dip our paints in there. You don't have to, you can keep them in the little cups. And now we're ready to paint. So we're so excited to paint. We've been patient getting our paints ready, making our own paintbrushes, and it's been so much fun. I hope you've been having fun with us. One thing I want to tell you guys is that when you paint, you need to have a cup of water ready. If you don't have a cup of water ready, that cleans your paintbrush. When you dip into your color and you go to the next color, you're just gonna mix all the colors. And what happens when we mix all the colors? What does it turn into?
Wow.
Yeah, it just turns back into brown, and all the work that you guys did will just be for nothing. So if we dip into the color and then we wash it out, you can even use a wipey and kind of dry it off. It works great. So the first paintbrush we're gonna experiment with is our sponge. So let's try it out and see how it works.
How do you fit it back to blue? Oh yeah, squeeze it. Squeeze it. And then put it back in. Squeeze it. Now I'm going to...
I'm gonna experiment using the paintbrush we made out of a shoestring. And I'm gonna try with blue. I like it. It looks kind of like a different, it's giving it a different little texture. Kind of looks like, oh, we finished painting and all of our paintings came out really cool. Try it. And Mashleys. So one of the cool things about painting is that you can be really creative. I want to show you some of the paintings that I've been working on for the past couple months. I've been experimenting with watercolors and acrylics. So watercolors and acrylics, they're fun. They don't mix that well, but it's just an experiment that I've been having fun with.
That's all for today.
So we hope you enjoyed the video and recycling with us, painting with us, and being creative. We hope you had a lot of fun, and until next time, hasta la próxima, amigos. Adiós. How to paint nopalitos. In today's step-by-step video, we are going to be making our own
Nopales.
nopales. So nopales are a type of cactus that grows in the desert. And so by the end of today's video, you'll have something like this. Step 1, make a border around your paper. Yeah, Mashleys, yellow, and Raya. Step 2, make a green oval. Step 3, add more green ovals. Okay, so in your painting, you should now have an oval. So our next step is we're gonna add 2 more ovals. Feel just like making, it's just like making ears. Are you watching?
I know how it is. First we get like an ear shape, and then you color it in with pink, okay? Okay, Mama?
Another oval on top. Now we have 1. Now I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do it on this side. Kind of looks like a bunny head. We have 2 little ovals on top of our big oval, and we're gonna add 2 more. Just like now, we're going to add some more green ovals. You can add little tiny ovals on top now. And Raya already figured out what I was painting. We have a lot of these in our house. They're called nopales. So the type of cactus that grows these little ears like this. And keeps growing more. And the more you cut them, the more grow. And you can even eat these. Now we're going to just drawing more little ears on there. More oval ears. With watercolors, it can be kind of tricky to get the exact darkness that you want. You have to keep adding layers of the paint to get the shadings that you desire. So if you add more paint on one edge, it's going to give it a darker edge. So you can make your own. Step 4, add red or fuchsia ovals. So the tunas are very small because they're fruits, and they're just smaller ovals now. And they grow in the summertime. So after it flowers, it has like an orange flower. And after it flowers, these grow out of the top. And you can eat them. And they're really yummy. Step 5, add spikes and decorate as you please. Okay, so now our nopales are pretty much ready to go. The last thing that we need to do is just add the picos, which are the spikes. And you can use whatever color that you want, black or white. You can even use a pen or a marker if you want. So to make your spikes, you can use a black pen and just add them on the edges. Or you can use white paint and add them in the inside. And it kind of gives it a textured look to show the spikes in the inside. I like using a little bit of both. We're gonna keep painting, and at the end I'll show you our end result of our work. But from here, you guys are more than welcome to add a background. You can add mountains, you can add dirt, you can add a sun, clouds. I'm gonna let my friends here finish their paintings and get creative. And then at the end, we'll show you the end result. So thanks again for tuning in to our class, Nuestra Clase, Connection, Creativity, and Culture. And until next time, friends, adios. Have something like this. Here's mine, here's Raya's, and here's Nishley's.
Good morning. My name is Ms. Rodriguez, and I work at Valley View Leadership Academy in the Roosevelt School District. My school is a K-8 school, and I teach general music for the younger grade levels and band for the older grade levels. I hope that you enjoyed my lesson last week on our instrument families. Today's lesson is going to talk about all the different parts that belong to those instruments. Let's go ahead and get started for today. Last week, we learned that sound is actually vibration, and that vibration travels through the air into our ears, and it creates that sound that we hear. Sound is vibration. Today, we're going to learn what the parts are for the following instruments: the flute, clarinet, saxophone, trumpet, trombone, and baritone. Our first instrument, the flute. It is a part of the woodwind family. Parts of the instrument include the head joint, the crown, the tone hole, the main body, keys, and the foot joint. the flute. The first instrument that we have today is going to be the flute. When I go to open a case, I want to put it on a safe, flat surface. Right now I have it on the floor. A table that's bigger than your case, that is not wobbly, is also safe to open your case on. So I go to open the case. Notice that each part of the flute has its own special place. It didn't pop out when I opened it and fall out because I opened it right side up. Okay, the first piece is the head joint. On the head joint is the crown and the tone hole. The second piece is the main body. Notice that I grabbed it from up here and I didn't grab it from where the keys are. The keys are very sensitive, and if I grab it and I hold it too tight, I can bend them. So I want to make sure that I don't do that. I grab it from the part where there are no keys. This is the main body. These are the keys. The last piece of the flute is the foot joint, also has keys on it. I also grabbed it safely where there were no keys. If I grab it like that, I can bend these keys. So I want to make sure that I keep that safe. That is the flute. Awesome. Let's go on to our next instrument, the clarinet. The clarinet is also a part of the woodwind family, and parts of that instrument include the mouthpiece, where the ligature and reed are also located, and you'll see that when we go into the instrument video as well. The barrel, the top joint, the bottom joint, the silver keys, and the bell. Let's watch the clarinet video. This is a standard clarinet case. Some clarinet cases have zippers, most have latches. I go up for open, and you'll notice that each part of the clarinet has its own little pocket, similar to the flute. I grab the mouthpiece first. On the mouthpiece, you'll notice there's a cover to protect your mouthpiece and a metal ring that's going to hold your reed on your mouthpiece. That's called a ligature. The second piece is this. This is called a barrel. The next is going to be your top joint, then your bottom joint. You're going to notice the top joint is smaller than the bottom joint. You'll also notice that I'm grabbing it from where there are no keys. Again, if I was to grab this instrument and squeeze where the silver keys are, I could bend them. And if I bend them, then they won't seal the keys over the holes of the instrument and the sound won't be good. The last piece of the clarinet is the bell. It looks like a bell. It's called a bell. That's the clarinet. All right, on to our third instrument for today, the saxophone, and specifically the alto saxophone. You know, friends, I actually started playing the alto saxophone in high school and taught myself how to play it. I, at that point, had been playing the flute for about 3 years and decided that I wanted to join the jazz band. So I was able to borrow an alto saxophone from school, practice, and get into the jazz band. It was pretty awesome. The saxophone is also a part of the woodwind family. Parts of the instrument include the mouthpiece, where you'll also find the ligature and the reed, the neck. The register rod is actually located underneath the neck, so I'll move on to the third green arrow, which is pointing to the main body, your keys, and the bell. The next instrument is the alto saxophone. Inside of the alto saxophone case, you will find important things that you need to play this instrument. The first thing that I'd like to point out is that you should have a strap with a hook at the end. That hook will hook to the instrument, and you can put this around your neck as a neck strap to hold that instrument on your body. Next, I've got a mouthpiece with a ligature and a mouthpiece cover, similar to the clarinet. Both of these instruments are reed instruments, so they share similar looking mouthpieces, and they both have a ligature.
The next piece that I want to point out is the neck. It's got the register key on it. And then this whole piece is the main body of the saxophone. I'm going to grab it by the bell where there are no keys to keep it safe. On this instrument, there are several keys up and down the instrument. And at the very top, there is a cap that protects the register rod so that it won't get bent. On the keys, you'll see pearls. And that's where I put my fingers to play the saxophone. That's the saxophone.
All right. Next, we have the trumpet. Now, the trumpet changes instrument family. It now belongs to the brass family. So a parts of the instrument for trumpet include the mouthpiece, the lead pipe where the mouthpiece gets put inside of, inserted, the main body, the keys and valves, they're called keys or valves, sorry, the spit valve, and the bell. This is a trumpet case. Inside is a trumpet. The trumpet, you're going to notice, is all in one piece. I'm going to call that the whole main body of the trumpet. The only other part that you'll see inside your case is this, your mouthpiece. My mouthpiece is made out of plastic and it's pink. It's hot pink. I got it for fun. So I have a mouthpiece and the main body of the trumpet. I will also notice that at the very top where I put my mouthpiece in is the lead pipe. From there, I have my keys or my valves that I can push up and down. I have a bell. Looks like a bell. I also have on this instrument 2 spit valves. On a basic trumpet, a student model, I would only have 1. That is the trumpet. And you'll notice that in the picture from the previous slide, the trumpet that was on there was gold colored. This one is actually a silver trumpet. When you start to purchase more expensive instruments, they're made out of more expensive metal. So a silver trumpet would cost more money than a brass trumpet. Next, I go on to the trombones. We are still in the brass family. Parts of the instrument include the mouthpiece, the lead pipe, the whole thing I call the main body, the slide, the spit valve, and the bell. Let's check out my trombone. This instrument is a trombone. It's in a gig bag, so it's actually a soft case, not a hard case. I'm going to start with the main body of the trombone. Look at that. You're probably thinking, Ms. Rodriguez, that trombone is purple. Yeah, it's actually a practice trombone. It's made out of plastic. So this is the main body of the trombone, and you probably guessed it, this is the bell. Inside this portion, I also have my mouthpiece. That's also purple and plastic. And the last piece of the trombone that I want to take out for you is the slide. That slide, if I unlock it, slides in and out to change the sound of that trombone. And there's a spit valve at the end to empty all the condensation that's inside your instrument. Similar to when you get out of the shower and your mirror is fogged up and then you wipe that mirror off and there's little moisture droplets on your mirror, that's condensation. That also happens when you put air inside of an instrument. So you have to empty it out by using the spit valves. That's the trombone. Very cool. Last but not least, we've got the baritone, which is also a part of the brass family. Parts of the instrument include the mouthpiece, lead pipe, main body, keys or valves, the spit valve, and the bell.
The last instrument that we're going to talk about today is the baritone, otherwise known as the euphonium. Inside of the case, you're going to find your mouthpiece. Similar to the trumpet and the trombone, this one's actually made out of metal. My other two are made out of plastic because I bought those for fun, different colors. This whole instrument is the main body of the baritone. On the main body of the baritone, you will find valves and keys. You will also find a bell. There's also a spit valve similar to the trumpet and the trombone, and the lead pipe where your mouthpiece goes in is right up here. That is the baritone.
Very awesome. Alrighty, my friends, I want to thank you so much for joining us for this lesson today. I hope that you have a beautiful summer. I hope that you stay safe and healthy, and that you love, learn, and lead like the leaders that you are. I look forward to seeing my students again in the classroom in the near safe future. And as always, have a great day, the Eagle way. Hello, student leaders. Today's book is called Dream Big, Little One. I wanted to round up my lesson today with a quick read aloud about leadership. This beautifully illustrated board book edition of instant bestseller Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History showcases women who changed the world and is the perfect goodnight book to inspire big dreams. Featuring 18 trailblazing Black women in American history, Dream Big, Little One is the irresistible board book adaptation of Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History. Among these women, you'll find heroes, role models, and everyday women who did extraordinary things. Bold women whose actions and beliefs contributed to making the world better for generations of girls and women to come. Whether they were putting pen to paper, soaring through the air, or speaking up for the rights of others, the women profiled in these pages were all about taking a stand against a world that didn't always accept them. The leaders in this book may be little, but they all did something big and amazing, inspiring generations to come. Dream Big, Little One by Vashti Harrison. Dream big, little one. There's so much you can do. Just look at all the leaders who came before you. Reach for the stars like May, Bessie, and Catherine. Mae Jemison went all the way to space. Bessie Coleman flew her airplane high. Katherine Johnson helped send a man to the moon. Be bold like Josephine, Shirley, and Maya. Josephine Baker was a singer, a dancer, and a spy. Shirley Chisholm ran for president. Maya Angelou used her voice every way she could. Go the distance, like Wilma, Raven, and Florence. Wilma Rudolph couldn't walk, but learned to run. Raven Wilkinson danced all around the world. Florence Joyner was the fastest woman of all time. Find your stage like Ella, Nina, Oprah, Gwen, and Nichelle. Ella Fitzgerald was the first lady of jazz. Nina Simone had a style all her own. Oprah Winfrey shined her light on others. Gwen Ifill reported the truth. Nichelle Nichols trekked through the stars on TV. Express your creativity like Alma, Augusta, Octavia, and Julie. Alma Woodsey Thomas painted her whole life and became a star at 80.
Augusta Savage sculpted toys when she had none. Octavia E. Butler created magical worlds. Julie Dash shared untold stories in the movies she made. Wherever you go, whatever you do, be bold and dream big. The world is waiting for you. Dream big, little ones. Be the leaders that you know you are inside. Use your voice. Love, learn, lead.
You've been watching Phoenix TV's Study Hall, brought to you by District 8 and our partners at Osborn and Roosevelt School Districts. Tune in Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for more Study Hall. I hope you learned something today and keep up the great work.